The day has finally come. In this video, I will be unboxing the new RED Komodo 6K camera, as well as all the additional accessories that came with it. So without any further ado, let's unbox this camera and I'll give you my first impressions of what the camera is like, and I'll show you what it looks like putting all the accessories together. So, we've got our trusty knife. Let's begin to open this box. I feel like a little kid on Christmas morning. Here we go. The first incision has been made. So I just took the shrink wrap off and now I'm gonna move all these other accessories out of the way just so we can focus on this, and then we'll get to those in a little bit. So I'm gonna slowly open this and get ready for the reveal. Take the top of this off. And there she is. The RED Komodo 6K camera. What a beauty. Oh my gosh, my first initial impression is that this camera is so small. This camera is so small. I'm used to working with my RED Epic W, which is a DSMC2 camera, and that's about twice as big and twice as heavy as this. So I'm amazed that this can just fit in my hands just like this. It's so small and it feels so good. My first impression is that it's built very well. It's super durable. I feel like I probably could drop this and it wouldn't really damage it. It feels like it's made with super solid material, and I'm just really impressed with the metal, the design, how it feels in my hands right off the bat. So we're gonna stick this right here and let's see what else is in the box. We have got this, this little red card here that shows the launch sequence, and it has the RED Komodo logo. You can see it's a skull with a K in there, and it has Komodo scales. So a cool little thing in there. Put that off to the side. We've got a red sticker, fun for putting anywhere we'd wanna put it. And what we've got in here, we have, oh my goodness, I did not realize that it would come with this. It came with an RF to EF mount, which is crazy because I actually ordered this drop-in filter mount adapter, which changes it from RF to EF, but it already came with one. The only difference between these two is this comes with a drop-in filter, so I can put an ND filter in this, whereas this is just a adapter, so I can put my EF lenses on the RED Komodo. So that's very interesting. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I think I'll probably keep this because it has the ability to have ND filters, and I might sell this, I might hold on to it. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this adapter because I don't have a use for it right now. So that is very interesting. I had no idea it was gonna come with that. But for those of you who might be ordering the Komodo, now you know that you don't have to order the drop-in filter because it already comes with a RF to EF mount if you're gonna be using EF lenses. So very, very interesting there. What else we got? We have, looks like a power adapter here. So that's the power brick, and the charging cable right here that connects to the power brick, which makes it so that you can plug it in. This is actually extremely helpful because the batteries that I ordered for my camera still haven't come, so this is the only way that I have to power my RED Komodo right now. So put these off to the side as well. And what else we got in here? We have this little box, and what's inside? I honestly have no idea. It is, oh, just some universal adapters if I were to be traveling anywhere outside of the US. These are the universal adapters that I would use for that. So we'll just keep this in this little box here. Don't think I'll ever be using these unless I'm traveling internationally and have to use those. So very, very exciting. All right, well, there's nothing else in the box. That is it, it's empty now. And now we will start to assemble this RED Komodo with all the accessories. I'm still just blown away at how small this is. I've seen so many pictures and videos of this. I've waited for this day for months, and now it's finally here. This will be my main camera that I use for traveling. This will be my B cam if I ever do sit-down interviews. And in the next video that I'm gonna be releasing on this channel, I will be comparing this to my RED Epic W 8K camera to see if I'll ever be able to use the Komodo to replace my other RED for music videos or other high production shoots. So make sure you look forward to that video that will be coming out soon. So this is the Focus OLED SDI 5.5 inch monitor. I chose this because it is a 5.5 inch, so it's a little bit bigger than a 5 inch, but it's smaller than a 7 inch. I might get a 7 inch monitor as well, but for now, I think this will be perfect for what I'm gonna be using it for. Okay, and here we go. Got some instructions, and there is the monitor right there. All right, what a beauty. Okay, so we will be assembling this. Looks like a good size for the Komodo right here. If I kind of put it on top of the Komodo, you can see that it's really great size. Might be upgrading to a 7-inch if I ever decide to use this as my main camera for any shoots, because to be honest, it's super helpful having that 7-inch monitor. Having that extra screen size really helps keep your subject in focus and really helps with your exposure and all of that. So, and I've got just some regular Sony NP batteries that work for this monitor. So you just stick it right here on the back, and that is what powers your monitor. So we've got that. Next, we will be unboxing the drop-in filter. So we'll be able to put this on the front so we can put a lens on the camera. So we'll open this up, and here is our drop-in filter that has a built-in ND filter. So I can use this for all of my lenses, and there's an ND filter already in there. So if I open it right here, you can see this is the variable ND filter for this Canon RF to EF adapter. So I'm gonna put that back in, and we're gonna stick this on the Komodo right here. And bada boom, bada bang. We have our Komodo that is starting to be assembled. It looks like an absolute beauty. So we'll stick this right here. Now we'll move on to our RED 512 gigabyte CFast 2.0 card. These cards are super expensive, but hopefully they'll work great, and I'm excited to see how the footage turns out with this card. So this is a RED approved CFast 2.0 card. There are a lot of cards out there that aren't RED approved, and so obviously RED just recommends that you use approved media if you don't want any issues to happen with your camera. So here is the card. I would never think that something so expensive could be so small, but here we go. So we're gonna go to the side here and open it up and see if we can put it in. There it is. Perfect spot. Ah, what a beauty. All right, now we're gonna open our GDU Global Dynamics monitor mount. So this is what makes it so that I'll be able to connect my monitor to the RED Komodo. So we'll open this up. Okay, so the monitor is attached to the monitor mount, and you can still turn your monitor, which is great because you'll be able to turn it, and you can tilt it as well. So that's actually extremely helpful. I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to turn the actual monitor like this, but I can, so that's actually making me super happy. All right, now we'll attach it to the Komodo. Looks like the monitor is attached, and that is looking sweet. Oh, it looks so good. Okay, so now we have the SDI cord. We're gonna attach this to the monitor so that we can see the image from the Komodo to the monitor. So we'll plug it right back in here at the end where it says SDI. And we'll plug this onto the side here. Okay, so the time has come to finally turn on the RED Komodo. So we're gonna do our last final step by peeling the plastic off the screen. We're gonna peel the plastic off the RED Komodo screen, and now it is totally ready for us to boot up the camera. So there is a on switch on the right side. We're gonna switch that on. The red light turned on. You can hear the fan kick on, and it is starting to boot up. So it took about 20 seconds for the camera to boot up, and now this is a mini digital cinema camera in the palm of my hands. Never thought a cinema camera would ever be this small. I'm really excited to test this camera out to see what it can do. I honestly feel like a little kid at Christmas time with this. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because in my next video, I will be comparing this $8,000 setup to my $35,000 RED Epic W setup. So make sure to subscribe, let me know your thoughts about this camera, and we'll see you in the next video.